Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be an AlinaCraft, AlinaCutle project share. As you guys know, I'm on the design team and I did 2 videos. If you haven't seen them, go check them out, of all of the new dies and stamps. I will link those down below. So first thing is this card. I used this one right here. It's like a necklace die and it only cuts out this section. So it doesn't cut it out of doesn't cut it off of the card, I guess you could say. As you can see, it's attached. Like it's still in there, on there. And then on each of the circles, I used glossy accents because they, when you use glossy accents, it stays within that circle. It doesn't ooze over the edge of the paper. It just stays in its area. So I did all those drops on every single one of them to really make it kind of look like a pearl necklace. And then I backed it in like this pink pearl paper, but with this pearl paper, I did have to go through and cut it with this necklace out as well, and then I just cut the necklace out so that I could have it framed, and then I lined the back with white because you could see this black dress from behind the necklace when I was done. So that's that. And then I used the My Mind's Eye Glam. Love these little acrylic pieces, and I did the hello and the heart right there with a really pretty floral paper from the paper pad as well. And then on the inside, a little ephemera piece, and then I just stitched the border. So it's very glam pretty. So there's that one. Next is this guy. I tried to use like vintage colors. I don't think I was very successful at it though. So I used this doily style die with the teardrops details, and I used the biggest one, and I just didn't put the paper all the way on the circle so that it would open up like a flap. As you can see right here, it opens up right here, so it didn't cut at the very top. And then I used the second one in to line the inside with like a pink. And then I used these nesting dies right here. I used 2 of them, 2 different ones, and I used like a rose gold glitter and then this like detailed embossed one. And then I used this rose die right here. It's very intricate and delicate, like once you cut it. I did layer it on foam to give it like dimension on top of this paper right here. So it looks like this. Kind of reminds me of like the Beauty and the Beast rose. It's very pretty. And then I was like, should I add a bow at the top? But I didn't. I just left it blank because I felt like the bow would have like maybe somewhat covered the rose. So I just left it like that. So there's that one and those dies. Rosettes, you guys. Whoops. I just used 3 different dies right here. So for the pink part, the nesting part, I used this shape of a nesting die. And then I used this flower right here that has the heart cutouts, and it comes with the 3 pieces. So you can see right here, the heart detail on each of the like leaves or petals, I guess, of the flower. And you layer it and stagger it 3 different times with the 3 different dies. And then the rosettes. So that's this rosette right here. It comes with the 3 different borders. See, it's like flapping. I just have it taped with washi tape, and I can leave it like that for a while. Like it's not going anywhere. And I used the heart border die, and I discovered you can make a 4th edge by using just this piece, which I will show you right now. So there's the heart one. As you can see right here. Now please keep in mind, I die cut this and it looks like this when you're done. It's got your hearts on the one side and then the dots on the other side, and it's got all the folds that you can fold on. I would normally have to cut like 3 or 4 of these to make one rosette. I have no purpose or use really for big giant rosettes. I guess if you're decorating maybe your room or like a birthday party. So I wanted to use these more for embellishments. So I just went down and cut this down the center with my, like scissors or whatever. You cut it, hold on, let me just cut this real quick. once you cut it, originally this was just scraps to me. So I cut this down like this, and I did 2 pieces like this. I had 2 pieces, and then I glued the ends together. And I only needed 2 pieces to make this size of a rosette right here. So you can see the edges right here. And then I saw this guy, and I was like, wait a minute, I could still use this. So I used the 2 pieces, the scraps. I accordion folded it, and look, I used this on the outer part instead. So now I have all these circle dots as the rosette. That was supposed to be, this was just gonna be trash because I was like, okay, I only want a rosette that's this big. And yeah, so now you get a 4th border technically. A 4th border if you use the smaller style rosettes by cutting it in half. And like I said, you only need 2 pieces, tape or glue them together, and then smush them down like a teepee. And you get these guys. Okay, this one, super cute, right? A little Easter card. I just did some pom-pom trim at the top and at the bottom. And I used this Easter bunny die right here. These are 2 different dies, by the way. One says Happy Easter, that's a separate die, which is right here. I did it in like a gold, the Tim Holtz gold paper. And then the Easter bunny comes with the Easter bunny, the egg, and then you could put a face on the egg if you like. I left the faces off for now because I knew my word was going to be overlapping onto the egg. So I cut the Easter bunny out in white, and then I just did like a little circle to back his eyeballs so that it, you know, you didn't see flowers behind him. And then I fussy cut the Easter bunny's head one more time so I could get the inside of the ears in like a puffy white glitter. And then I did the egg as well in a white glitter. And his hands, when you die cut it, his hands do cut through, so, but they're still attached. So you can slip in your egg right underneath his hands so it looks like he's holding the egg. So that's exactly what I did right here, and I just used the foam egg. As you can tell, it's much thicker than a normal piece of paper, and it still worked. Did the Happy Easter, and then I did the little bow right here, and then this nesting die right here, this shape, is this one from her store. It goes like this, but I just used it sideways. So that's a good thing about these nesting dies is you can use them, you know, 2 different ways, 2 different shapes, you know. Okay, so yeah, that's my cute little Happy Easter card. And these little bows are from AliExpress as well. All right, so that is my little project share. I will leave all the links down below if you have any questions. I will also leave Alina's information where you can find her on Instagram and on YouTube. And I hope you guys have a nice crafty day. All right, bye guys.